Good morning YouTubians, it's Kermit's Ghost. It's Monday and that's a Blu-ray release day here in the UK. Got to contend with all four seasons today. Foggy behind me, as you can probably see with the top of the post. There's rain further up the coast. Luckily, I bought my bumper chute, but it's about 19 degrees. So too hot to wear a jacket. Anyway, I'm going to head into HMV. 4 titles I'm after today. And while I'm there, even though it's still hot, I'm going to get myself a nice latte, you know the line, and then I'll show you everything that HMV has stocked. Let's go. But before I do that, I'm going to show you a lovely building called Marlborough House and give you a little bit of insight. I'll see you in a bit. I'm outside Churchill Square at the moment, and they've got these 2 public art pieces called Twins, and they are granite glass bronze and audio electronics. They're from an artist called Charlie Hooker, and they depict time and light, and when sunlight crosses it triggers sounds from within. Now that's solid there, but there is a hollow gap here. I'm going to stick the microphone up inside and see if we can actually hear anything. Well, you got to be kidding me. They must have built these over the sewage works and they're pumping shit all the way from Bournemouth. Only kidding, Jamie, I apologise. I couldn't resist that. They do actually give off sound, but there's no sunlight today, so I thought I'd just take advantage of the situation. So this is Marlborough House. It's situated number 54 Old Steine in Brighton, built in 1765. And we know the owner of this house, and he let us have a look around. And apparently there's rumour that the lady of the house back in the 1700s had an affair with Prince Regent. Those old burners on that post, lovely. And I extensively searched the basement to see if there was any hidden panels or anything for a tunnel, and there are no such tunnels. The guy who owns this house also owns another building, which I'll show you in a second, and it would have meant that the tunnels would have had to have gone underneath that as well, which would have been impossible. As I said, I've been in the basement of this. Now you've got the main entrance there, and just to the side there and to the other side there you gain access to the basement. No tunnels in there at all. Big space for a kitchen though. And he also owns this building here, and there's a basement which I've been in on that one, and you'd have to dig pretty deep to get to the Royal Pavilion, which is just around that corner. So there you go, just thought I'd show you that. Marlborough House, no tunnels from that to the Royal Pavilion. So feeling a little bit peckish in McDonald's, I've ordered something off the breakfast menu. You've got a cheese and bacon flatbread there, very nice. Got a hash brown and of course the latte. Gonna have that coffee in the morning. Look at that, beautiful, perfect breakfast. No one in McDonald's, fantastic, nice and quiet. So with that done, let's head into HMV. And would you believe it, arrived just in time as they're opening the shutters. So perfect day so far. I'm gonna head over to the new and trending section and see exactly what they have on the shelves. As we head in, we're going to pass the Funkos, but I'm going to circle around and show you a couple of those on the way out. So here we are at New and Trending, and first up we have Nomadland. This is a Disney Buena Vista release from 2020. Film is 107 minutes. It's rated a 12, and it stars Frances McDormand and David Strathairn. Yours for $14.99, or you can go for the DVD there at $9.99. The next one is Minari from Altitude Film Distribution, and it's from 2020. It's 115 minutes long. This is a Korean film with English subtitles, and it's about a Korean family that moves to Arkansas to start a farm in the 1980s. You also have the DVD there for $9.99. Over in the War and Western section now, we have a Final Cut Entertainment release from 1971. It is Valdez is Coming. This is a 90-minute film, rated 15, and it stars Burt Lancaster, Susan Clark, and Richard Jordan. Yours for $14.99. Next up, we have a Vintage World Cinema release from Studio Canal. 1968, this film, Mandabi, 90 minutes long, and yours for $14.99. And in the 88 film section, we have a movie from 1969. It's called So Sweet, So Perverse. It is 93 minutes long, rated 18, and yours for $24.99. This is a deluxe collector's edition. And by the looks of things, it comes with a booklet. And over in the Criterion section now, we have Night of the Hunter from 1955. 93 minutes long, this one, rated 12, and it stars Robert Mitchum, Shelley Winters, and Lillian Gish. Yours for just $17.99. And over in the Arrow section now, we have the Digipack limited edition of Major Dundee. This is from 1965. One movie, but there's two cuts, 136 minutes. Great cast. You've got Charlton Heston, Richard Harris, Jim Hutton, James Coburn, and Michael Anderson Jr. Yours for just $29.99. So over in the anime section now, we have a manga home entertainment release of Dragon Ball Z Season 8. This ran from 1994 to 1995. Like I said, Season 8, 775 minutes. Yours for $32.99. You can actually get this cheaper on Amazon, $28.99. And look at that, all the spines are lining up nicely right there. And here we are in the 4K section, and we have Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory from Warner Brothers. 1971 this was made, an absolute classic, 100 minutes. Yours for $19.99. It stars the one and only Gene Wilder. And I thought I'd circle back and show you this. You got Vanya there, a new Funko Pop in HMV from the Umbrella Academy. Great show, great characters. And I thought I'd show you the scale of this one up here as well. You got Chucky 2 there. He is a huge Funko Pop, £29 that one, $29.99 or something thereabouts. You've also got the Mandalorian with Child for $29.99, another huge pop. You've got some kind of dragon there, I don't know what that is. And you've also got King Kong as well. So great pops in HMV at the moment. And underneath you've got a HMV exclusive of John McClane from Die Hard. And I believe there are a few other figures available on the back. There you are. Well, that's it. Let's finish. Let's go home and show you exactly what I picked up. Hey everybody, welcome back. These are the pickups for this week. Now 3 of these titles I didn't show whilst I was in HMV because they only had 1 copy of each and I hadn't put by for me. So I will reveal them now. So we're going to crack on. First title is Murder by Decree from 1979. It's a British-Canadian mystery thriller directed by Bob Clark, the man who directed Porky's, Loose Cannons and A Christmas Story. It's based on the characters Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Now, it's not one of his stories. This time the duo are investigating the real-life Jack the Ripper murders that happened in Whitechapel in London in 1888, and they use the talents of a medium called Robert Lees. Now, you've got Christopher Plummer playing Sherlock Holmes brilliantly, you've got James Mason as Dr. Watson, always like him, and Donald Sutherland plays the medium Robert Lees. There's also Sir John Gielgud in this as Lord Salisbury. 124 minutes, and it's part of the Studio Canal Vintage Classics range. Let's take a look inside. So the slip is exactly the same. So you have artwork on the disc, and you get a leaflet from Studio Canal telling you to sign up so you can get information on future releases. So that was Murder by Decree. Next title is Nomadland, a 20th Century Studios Buena Vista and probably everything else they own release from 2020. It's 107 minutes long and stars Frances McDormand as Fern, a woman who lives in a van after her husband's passed away, and the plant where she worked is now closed, so she's living on the open road, travelling across America looking for work, and along the way she meets a whole host of different characters, including Dave, played by David Stratton, a fantastic actor. This went on to win Best Picture, Best Director and Best Actress at the 93rd Academy Awards. Let's take a look inside. Ooh, way to go Disney, you put blue on the disc. How inventive, and nothing else. So that was Nomadland. Next up is a TV show called The Boys. This is season 2, and I've not seen a single episode of this season, but I've watched the first one. It's a whole lot of fun, so no spoilers please. Now, in case you're unfamiliar with the program, it's set in a world where superheroes exist, and there's a group of them called the Seven. Now, they watch over the population, keeping it free from crime and harm, that kind of thing, but it's not as simple as that one. As one or two of them, say one or two of them, pretty much all of them have issues, and there's a man who wants them all dead, played by Carl Urban. Now, I won't get into why he wants them dead. That's a big plot spoiler in season 1. This is a no-holds-barred show. It shows lots of gore and violence, and I will say there's one character in this that really stands out. He's the leader of the Seven, called Homelander. It's a Superman type of character without a moral compass. Well, at least when he's in front of the camera. He's a complete narcissist and by far the most entertaining of all of them. First season follows a new arrival to the Seven called Starlight. She's this naive girl who worshipped the group beforehand. And I don't think this is out yet in any other country. I could be wrong, but I think this is a first for the UK. Let's open it up and see what you get inside. Oh, and it was, by the way, $21.99. So you get 3 discs, and inside you get an episode listing as well, which is always handy when you get a TV show. If you're looking for a specific episode, you can always find it with one of these. So they should include these on all TV shows, in my opinion. So that's The Boys Season 2, and there's Homelander there, the Superman type god, if you like, and it's rated 18 as well for the gore and the violence. Fantastic. Next and last is The General's Daughter from 1999. This got a runtime of 116 minutes and was directed by Sam West, the same guy who directed Con Air, Lara Croft Tomb Raider, the Angelina Jolie 2001 film, The Mechanic, and more recently Skyfire, which I thought was a fun film. Anyway, this stars John Travolta as Chief Warrant Officer Paul Brenner, who's assigned to a murder investigation along with his past lover and fellow warrant officer Sarah Sunhill, played by Madeline Stowe. Not going to say any more than that, but it's a very interesting, mysterious thriller from back when John Travolta was given good roles. You've also got James Woods and James Cromwell in this. Cromwell plays Lieutenant General Joe Campbell, the general whose daughter is murdered. Again, first time on Blu-ray. This is out tomorrow, I think, in the US, and in Germany and France next month. So a scoop for the UK. Let's take a look inside. So first of all, this one was just $12.99. So inside you get a mirrored disc and nothing else. So that was The General's Daughter, rated an 18. So that is it. If you've seen any of these, do you have anything to say? Leave a comment down below and I will get back to you. I promise. Give the video a thumbs up. It really does help the channel. And subscribe if you haven't. It's all free. Why wouldn't you? And on that note, all that's left to say is thank you for choosing my channel today and watching my video. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.